Okay, I just dropped my son off, and it was a very interesting encounter. In fact, it was a day that I'll never forget. Let's say that. By the way, I still don't know what happened with the cousin and uncle. I'm still not quite ready for that. Obviously, that's going to take away my attention and my energy to something else, right? But I wanted to stay present and be present for my son because I missed him, he missed me, and whatever is happening, God forbid some tragedy has happened. I'm sure I would have heard more about it by now, but obviously it's just something that needed my attention, but it would have took away my attention and my energy away from my son, and I didn't want to do that, especially for people I haven't even talked to in months. And just because they're family doesn't mean that you must drop everything and be available for someone else. So I encourage you, as I encourage myself, to be present with yourself. Understand what it is that you want and need. And having a connection with my son, that's important to me. I haven't seen him in 2 weeks, so whatever tragedy or bad situation has happened, there's nothing I can do to change that event. So it will still be a tragedy when I find out about it, and then I go from there. But moving right along, my son dropped a bomb on me. It's an old song. He dropped a bomb on me. Okay, telling my age. Anyway, he looked at me and said, "Dad, I got something to talk to you about." Now, my son, again, you met him. He's autistic. He doesn't do a whole lot of talking. So when he said this, it immediately got my attention. And I said, "What's up?" And he said, well, he hesitated. He paused a little bit. And he looked nervous. So now I'm thinking, like, what's going on? Is something going on at your home with your mom and your husband and her husband? Instantly going into dad mode, ready to defend. But then he turns and said, "I think I'm ready to have sex." What? What? So that took me it took me back. So all that to say that my little guy isn't a little guy anymore, and autism or not, he's still a young boy with hormones. So having that conversation with him was interesting. I had to just let him know that you need to be picky and choosy with your body. I get it, hormones are telling you she look good and I want to have sex with her, but a couple things: she might not want to have sex with you, and more importantly, most little girls want to feel safe and comfortable, and not ready for that at that age. But if they are, they still want to feel safe and comfortable, and that means getting to know you. You know what I mean? You just see us guys, we just see a body, and we ready to have sex. But most women are wired a little differently. They want to have that emotional connection, and let's just face it, they value their body a little bit more than us men. And so I had that conversation with him. To value your body, don't just give it to anybody. Everyone isn't worthy of your body. And be very selective. Get to know them. Allow them to get to know you. And then build a connection. And that went from the sex talk went to why me and his mom divorced, and it was just a deep conversation that needed to be had. And I'll have that conversation another time with you all. But thanks for chiming in and listening to me and my son's adventures today. I'm the Power Coach Martez. Don't forget that smile.